for a campsite is in Phantom Canyon, off of Phantom Canyon Road in Colorado, west of Pueblo, southwest of Colorado Springs. It is located in Phantom Canyon. It's very pretty here. Most of the area is in full sun, so if that's not up your alley right there, you might want to think about something else. You could definitely get a camper in here. The sites are fairly nice sized. It's Bureau of Land Management land, BLM, and it's free. It's about a mile on a dirt road off of the paved road before you get to the first campsite. There's approximately 9, I think, along Phantom Canyon Road, which after you get to where it's BLM land, goes from a paved road straight into a dirt road. It's not a bad dirt road. It's a little bit bumpy in places. It's very narrow in some spots, but for the most part, I would say that you can definitely have 2 vehicles. I passed 2 vehicles one way here, so it's nice. It's a nice area. This area is very desert, the high desert, because I mean Colorado's the high desert. So, but I mean it's a nice getaway. It's not very far from the city. I drove an hour to get here. Not bad at all. I think it was less than, I think it was 50 some miles, but yeah, very pretty here. I'll show you around. So this is the canyon. This is the camp spot. Here's the camping area. It's quite large. There's a nice large area here. Definitely enough room for a camper for sure. And as long as you drive slow, a camper can get through here. Not bad. This particular campsite is on the other side of the street from the creek, but the creek is a very short walk across the street. Some of the campsites are actually on right along the creek. This is the road, so as you can see, it's not a bad drive. Nothing terrible to drive on. There's a creek right here. The creek is flowing currently. It's November, so I'm going to say that it probably flows all year long. So going on closer, take a better look. As you can see, it's very sandy here. There's running water right there. And like I said, I think I'm on the 3rd campsite from Phantom as you come Road. So it's not far at all. The road is fairly flat and smooth. There are some spots where it gets narrow and you have to be careful about what's coming. But yeah, so this is a canyon. It's very peaceful here. There's a little bit of traffic on the road. I don't know if there's hunting here or not, but I haven't heard any shots or anything. It is very nice. It is very nice. But it's free on Bureau of Land Management land. And so you can get a perspective of how big that canyon is. There's my car. And there's the canyon, right? So it's very pretty. I'll leave the coordinates for this location in the description box so you can find it. And like I said, I drove my car here, so you know it's not terrible. And it's actually very pretty. Let's see if I can't find another camp spot to show you. This is the toilet for Phantom Canyon. It's located about 3 miles after the road turns dirt inside, so at least there is a toilet here. It's unfortunate that people have decided to graffiti the side of the building. Apparently they don't understand the principles of. But if you wanted, there's also a picnic table here. If you wanted some place to sit instead of on the ground, or if you didn't bring a camp chair. And there's also bench seating in here. It's kind of nice. But it's just a vault toilet. Standard vault toilet, but at least there's one here in case you need to go. I've driven along the road. We've gone past the bathroom. There's the road. And I've come across this little road right here, which I'm not taking my car on because it looks like it's a 4-wheel drive kind of deal. But this is off of there too. And down there are several different areas for camping. As you can see, this road to these other campsites is very four-wheel drivey. For sure. There's a campsite right there. And the farther we go down through here, well, I'm super happy I didn't drive my car through here now. As you go down through here, there's the water. More campsites. But you definitely need a four-wheel drive to get to this location. But it's beautiful down here. And again, everything is in pretty much full sun. Here's the closest campsite right there. It's got a nice stone fire pit that somebody's built up so that you have something. I can hear the water from here, so yep, it's not too far. I would definitely not go this way. Oh yeah, you can. Look. Carefully scale down the little hill. Okay. Don't bring your camper. Don't bring a car. Your car is going to get stuck in those ruts right there. And less than a half a mile from the spot where you had to take your all-terrain vehicle, and I found another very, very nice spot that my car clearly can get to. It's right off of the road. There's the road right there. Here we have You're not close to the water. You're going to have to walk across the street or drive down the road or whatever if you want to use the creek as a water source. Don't forget to filter your water. But there are some trees here, and there is some shade in this particular spot, which is kind of nice. But even though there is shade here, I don't see a nice spot unless you have a really small tent right there to really pitch your tent. Except for down here in this flat space right here. But I mean, you could pitch your tent right there. We just clear out the rocks, obviously, because who wants to sleep on that? But you know, I'm going to take this opportunity to preach my leave no trace thing here. Somebody here, I'm going to take it with me, but somebody here has thought that you can burn aluminum. There's aluminum cans. There's a tin can from whatever they had for dinner. Don't do this. Don't leave your trash back. You don't need to leave this stuff here. Leave it better than you found it. Always leave it better than you found it. Don't leave your garbage. This isn't nice. It's not nice for the next person who comes out try to use this. It's disappointing. People don't seem to understand that if we don't keep our nice places nice, we won't have nice places. Don't leave your trash behind. Pick up everything you take with you. If there's no toilet available, make sure you dig a hole 6 inches down and you poop in that. You poop in a cat hole. And be conscientious, you know. And don't do it right next to the campsite. Like, take that little path, you know, from the campsite way off, because I mean, nobody wants to run into that. But yeah, don't leave your trash behind. It's so disrespectful. I mean, this is our nature. Respect our nature. So all in all, seems like a very nice camp area. It is in full sun, as you can see. I'm standing in the full sun. All of the areas except for, you know, some very minimal areas with some trees, but usually not in a spot where you can camp. But it's nice. The road to get here is unpaved, but not undoable for a passenger car. Most of the vehicles I've seen go through here are trucks. I'm going to say they're probably local people, because this is pretty remote out here. So in order to get here, you pass like 5 million ranches. But it's a nice area. It's passenger car friendly. For the most part, there's some camping areas, obviously, that are not accessible by a car. I probably went about 5 miles in. There's 22 miles of this road. I don't know how many more campsites there are. I've seen 7 so far. I'd say 7. But yeah, all in all, this is a nice place. So if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel, and hit the like button, because I need some likes out there. Somebody's got to like me, right? And I'll be posting more of these as I come across the various places that I want to spend the night.